Onefootflipper.
Hi, Paige here, the 1 Foot Flipper. Right now it's Tuesday, but I had a pretty amazing weekend of sourcing and sales, and the video I posted Monday has really taken off, but I thought it's time to go ahead and get some of that footage from the garage sale and the haul out there for y'all to see. So this is probably going to jump around a bit, but let's go ahead and get into it. Hi.
There's all sorts of fun things here.
All right.
I always thought our spoon would look like.
Is this the everything a dollar sale?
This it?
Yes, it is.
All right, well, honey, let's start. All right, honey, start loading it.
Start loading the truck.
Yeah, we'll take the twister.
Okay, well, hang on.
Not that I can play. If you want, yeah, if you want that, or is it Tupperware?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's vintage.
Right.
You don't want this? I was looking for its counterpart.
Okay, can I just pass you up, honey? That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, maybe this
So most of the tools are gone, but if you find anything, or just you need some nuts and bolts, or just take them.
There's a chair. Do you need to sit? Looks nice and
Yeah.
steady.
Well, I want to try to walk around. I don't want an old Monopoly unless it's from the 50s.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
That's only an 80s one or a 70s
Is
one.
it?
Yeah.
Because it says, can you tell by it says number 9? Does that make a difference?
You can tell by looking at the money, but the box.
What? Or does tape should?
It's a game called Twister. Do you remember playing Twister?
Can't buy them anymore.
This is the 1977 one.
Is it a 77? Thank you. I mean, those are games, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah, because that was a lot.
All right, honey. Why don't we get all the motorcycle helmets?
Oh, crap. That's a lot.
I mean, we can just keep track. We can just load stuff and keep track of the number, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, just start.
Truly, do you like this purse?
Yeah, that's the whole thing of purses. The stuffed animals up front are free if you want.
Yeah, that's the magic word for her.
Yeah, I always need another one, right?
It's
To look
Uh.
for stuff.
I don't know.
So we are doing it.
Would you do $5 just for the bag of hats? Did I take them all?
Let me just look through.
Okay, yeah.
Real
Take
quick.
take a look,
And then that would probably be a great idea.
because then then they're all out of your life.
Yeah, because they were my, and I just washed all of them, so you got a good thing going there. I just have to make sure there's not anything sentimental on giving me. I don't think so. I think we took all the sentimental ones out. Just wash these, so,
All right.
yeah, I'll take that. I'll take
Okay.
that.
So, honey, if you can get this stuff in my hands, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 more.
Yeah, because those work.
Oh, I didn't get the motorcycle helmets yet. Hold on.
Okay. Are you keeping track of the number, or am I keeping
No,
track
you're
of the number?
taking care of the number.
So nothing's actually gone in the van yet, right?
We're not going to the van. It's over there on the table.
Okay, it's over there on the
Here,
table.
I'll take these for you.
Okay.
So, it's just the one.
Yeah, yes. Oh, okay.
This is
Yeah, here,
this is a different robot knee than I normally have, and my normal one has a way to lock it out so I can walk safe in weird situations like this. And I have not figured out how to make this one do that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, got it.
What'd you get?
Oh no, I managed to make it. I managed to make it lock.
I'm obsessed with collecting these.
Oh, well,
I'm
good.
obsessed with collecting the babies and then
Well, isn't that cool? Isn't
What
that
is
cool? It's a
this?
baby. So,
That's very cool.
Okay.
but you know, when her stuff, when she has it on her so long, she has
Okay.
to just get rid of it.
Here, we'll take this bat.
15, I think that's 16. Oh, crap.
Just trying to figure out what in the world that is.
Right.
Because there's glass.
Here, let's pull it out. What's that, an exercise thing?
Oh,
No,
that
no,
makes
Jules,
sense.
we did not want the Monopoly.
You Can't fit those boots. You're a big kid now.
Oh, we'll take Gumby there. Oh, he's in the freeze, right?
Yeah, that's in the freeze though.
It's gonna be
Pokey.
worse. Pokey.
Happy makes me happy.
Here, Jules, get this. This will be 21.
Where do you go to school? Okay. Did you see that on Facebook about how many things they predicted like that we used today on the Judsons?
Yeah.
Oh, I started showing him that show.
Yeah.
How about $3 for all the?
So did you want the Monopoly or no?
She apparently really. You want it, Julie?
She wants it.
Then go ahead.
Oh,
We'll buy
she
it.
wants it. Okay.
How about $3 for the thing of tapes?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be great because yes, that would be great.
That way they all get out of your life.
Yeah, because these are ones that
And then
these here are not any good. It's I mean, you can the cases are missing.
Yeah, I
is
don't
what I'm
even.
saying.
Yeah.
But man, I just can't give up George Jones, you know.
All right, honey, I got these tapes here.
The tapes?
These tapes.
That's exactly what I always wanted.
We still need to get those helmets. That's 28. Julie, please carry the helmets out.
Alright. In a regular sale, this would be like $105.
Well, no, it could be anything. I don't know. Those helmets also might all be bad. I don't know. That's
Right.
But that's how I do things. If it's $1, I'll take a shot at it.
Right, exactly. My boyfriend had a Harley. He passed away, so that's why I'm trying to clean out the house.
Hey, let's look at a couple of sales. And yes, I'm still getting sales. I know a lot of people are saying, I'm not getting any sales, and eBay killed all my sales. Well, maybe they did. But I'm not going to let that stop me. Sold this Extra Soars Ultra Bright dinosaur for all of $5.90, but it's going overseas, so who knows how much they actually paid for this. Hate when that happens. When all the money gets wrapped up in transactional fees and shipping like things going overseas often do. Because I know eBay itself isn't broken for buying things, because there's no reports of people not being able to buy stuff. Like this Dust Tactics core set, incomplete, allies only, sold for $51. Took me since August to sell this. Very special customer to buy a two-sided war game and only have one side be there. But it finally did, and the customer had no problems purchasing it. eBay did not stop them from purchasing it. Sold this Summoner's Funko Pop. Funko Pops are bad, people, and they're getting worse. $5.47. Got this from Fox Hunter, and I'll put a little bit on his spreadsheet for that. Sold these skeleton shield sprues for Warhammer, $5. Sold a record album, Grand Funk Railroad Survival, $6.99. Apparently I also accidentally brought this record up, which did not sell. Mule Henry Townsend. Somehow I just grabbed it. Kind of weird. Hall & Oates sold for $7.99, self-titled. Where was I? Oh, yeah, so your sales can die because you don't adapt to the times or to whatever is going on or whatever the changes in. Long term, that's all on you. Short term, there's nothing you can do about some things. If you're a record seller and the biggest record seller on eBay decides that they're going to close up shop and they're going to sell all the records at half price, until that's over with, there's nothing you're going to be able to do. Except you can either also go to half price or you can wait that out. But long term, your success is you. Making excuses, blaming other people, it's not going to get you an ounce of success. Certainly not going to sell this Mario Kart for the Nintendo DS, $12.34. Nor would it find or sell this TMNT Foot Soldier, 1988, $17.99. I think it's funny how the Foot Soldier is worth more than most of the other ones. He's the least, the one you're supposed to have more of, the most boring enemy. Frogger, PlayStation 2, loose disc, $2.99. Normally I don't buy loose discs, but when they come in a lot or a collection, I will go ahead and do it. And finally, for this segment, a Metal top with bears on it. $10.99, Ohio Art. Alright, that's all I got for this sales segment. Alright everybody, I don't know if this is the start of a video or not, so I'll pretend like it is. I have had a massive day of sourcing. I am worn out, I am still sick, but I brought home 2 van loads worth of stuff. We hit 3 garage sales in the morning. I got a little footage at the first sale, but I don't know if any of it's usable. But the first sale was great. Everything was $1, and I got some bulk deals at much better than $1. Let's look at some of the stuff that I got at that first sale. I got a pair of 1970s Wee Walker baby shoes at new in box. This came from the second sale, but it's a brand new North Face backpack, new with tags, $10. I looked it up before I bought it to make sure that it was sellable. This was free. My daughter grabbed it. It's a Build-A-Bear cheerleader, so if it's not sellable, it's just a keeper.
I didn't want it.
A Panasonic U8 Panasonic TV tuner board replacement thing. This was only $1, so I grabbed it, you know, just guessing at that point. What do we got in this box right here is a $300 set of reproduction graphics for 87 Monte Carlo SS car, still in the shipping tube from the place that still sells them. Phoenix Graphics Incorporated, still on their website for $2.99, or possibly more if this has the options. Paid $1 for this. Radio Shack weather alert system. It, you know, I wouldn't have paid more than $1 for it, but it looked cool for $1, so I got it. Got a big thing of cassette tapes for $1. I'll only buy cassette tapes in bulk because even if they're all bad, I got no loss at $1. A quite vintage Twister, which I'm not going to be playing, $1. An old Hamilton Beach Drink Master, also $1. The plush was free at this sale, so there's a few that my daughter picked out. She's still finding Beanie Babies. Gumby's buddy Pokey, he might actually be sellable. Got this umbrella with a very weird handle here. I figured that was interesting enough to take a shot for $1. I've never sold an umbrella before. Bag of cross stitch books, $1. 3 vintage play school lanterns.
No! You're way too big.
Alright, that's everything interesting in that tub. An extremely vintage Made in America drill was also $1. Normally I don't buy clothes, but this is Ralph Lauren polo pants. They were $1. They still had a dry cleaning tag on them, so I figured I'd take a shot since at least it's a name brand. And there was one coat, Craft and Barrow, that I also took a shot on for $1 because I figure if I can't sell it, my daughter will wear it eventually. Hand painted bird clock, $1. I bought an entire tub of specialty Tupperware for $2. Over there are 3 separate motorcycle helmets, $1 each. There's a baseball bat that's $1, and I'm kind of stuck in a corner, so that's all I can access for right now. So we'll cut away and we'll come back later. Right, let's do a few more sales. Sold Rolling Stones through the Past Darkly, $5.66. Sold another record album. Well, I'm looking for the price. I wanted to thank Angie Resells for letting me come on her live listing Tuesday today. I had a great time, and it was my first time ever being live. I thought I was going to be nervous, but I wasn't. I haven't had to do anything like that since high school, so that was a new experience for me, and apparently I did okay. This is already pre-packed, but I sold a big box of random arcade game wiring and bits for 50 bucks. I started this at 100 and eventually took a $50 offer. It was stuff that wasn't really sellable on its own or wasn't worth the time to identify, and that would have ended up in the trash otherwise, so I was happy to take that offer. Dave Clark 5, $3.59. Not big money, but at least it's out of here. A vintage Woods surge protector. Remember these in the school? This would monitor, this would sit someplace on top of that old 80s PC, and everything would plug into the back of it. I loved these things when I had a bunch of arcade games because I'd use several of these to turn all my arcade games on and off one at a time. So that was a personal item, and it sold for $16.19. Via promoted listings, surprisingly enough. At the last sale I went to, I paid $20 and got about 125 old magazines, almost all of which are airplane related. And I bought these from 10 feet away without even really seeing what was in them. And it turns out they go back way older than what I thought. We've got, here, let's set that here. We've got like air trails from the 1940s. There's a whole bunch of those. Flying Aces from the 40s. Flying Cadet. There's some mechanics magazines from the 40s. Tons of 40s magazines in here. Big Air Trails magazines. I'm gonna do extremely well on this stack. I have not even looked through all of it yet. Alright, sold J.J. Carey, Naturally. Nice raccoon there on the cover. $19.99. One of the better records I've sold recently. I sold an Orc Sprue, pretend like I'm holding it in my hand. $17.99. That's just Wargame pieces. Loggins and Messina, Best of Friends, $7.99. Records are still continuing to sell on a daily basis. Sold this Wargaming through. I didn't even know what it was. I just said mystery bits, and I guessed the game, and I guessed what it was, and sold for $9.99. Via promoted listing at that. It's probably my sale of the week. Sold this City Connection arcade marquee, damaged, in 2 spots for $89.99. This might be the only one of these left in the world. When you look on, I was trying to put together a machine of this for many years. This is the only marquee that ever showed up on eBay in all that time, and none have shown up since then. And if you Google this graphic, the perfect looking one you can find on Google was drawn from a high resolution photograph of my personal marquee here. And eventually I didn't end up ever putting together a full machine, and I sold that for $89.99. Certainly going to a collector or maybe somebody else trying to put together a full machine. And I sold some Wargaming sprues, some Fantasy Orc Boar Chariot bits for $12.99.